Why is social media so hard to stop?
Social media is built like a slot machine for your brain. Every swipe gives your mind a small surprise that feels good for a moment. Your brain loves these tiny dopamine flips because they make you feel excited for what might come next. This creates a loop that feels fun at first but becomes hard to walk away from. The tricky part is how fast the brain starts expecting those hits without even asking you.
So, what does that actually mean?
In medical terms, social media triggers the reward pathway using the nucleus accumbens, which is the brain's pleasure center. It overloads the prefrontal cortex, which controls focus and planning. In kid-friendly language, it means the apps grab your fun button and silence your thinking button. So your brain gets excited without checking if it really wants more or if it needs a break. That is why kids feel pulled even when they know they should stop.
Does the brain really change from small steps?
Yes, it does. Even tiny choices shape the pathways in your brain. Dopamine neurons fire when you expect a reward, not just when you get one, and that expectation grows stronger with repetition. This is why cravings feel real even when nothing helpful is happening. The brain learns patterns and keeps following them until you teach it a new route with small, steady steps. That is how new habits replace addictive loops.
How does this show up in real life?
You might notice it during school when your mind wants to check your phone even during important work. It can affect emotions because constant comparison makes kids feel not good enough or left out. Friendships change when conversations become shorter and everyone stares at screens instead of each other. Family moments shrink because attention goes to notifications instead of people. Even hobbies feel boring because your brain expects the fast thrill of scrolling.
So, small equals big?
Yes, because tiny choices stack up like drops of water filling a whole bucket. 1 minute of extra scrolling becomes 20 before you even notice it. It is like planting seeds every day. Whatever you plant grows. If you plant scattered attention, you get more chaos. If you plant intention, you get strength. Your identity grows from the seeds you choose.
So, how do I start?
Start with one thought, which is noticing the moment you want to check your phone. Then choose one feeling, which is calm curiosity instead of panic or fear of missing out. Then pick one behavior, which is placing the phone down and doing one tiny helpful action like stretching, breathing, or drinking water. When repeated, this becomes your new pattern.
What should we do today?
Try the 10-minute reset, where you put your phone in another room and do one real-world activity. Draw a picture, read one page, or step outside for fresh air. Comment the word reset if you want more brain science hacks. And subscribe if these episodes make your mind feel stronger and calmer. Every time you guide your thoughts, you grow stronger, calmer, and wiser. The mind becomes powerful through small daily practice.
See you in the next episode.